In a campaign stop in Pennsylvania, former President Donald Trump delivered a speech that's already making waves across social media, with many calling his behavior shocking and even unhinged. Known for his unpredictable style, Trump's latest address in PA had moments that left audiences baffled, cheering, and even questioning the former president's strategy as he makes a bid for re-election. In front of a packed crowd, Trump opened with his usual confidence, recounting his track record and rallying his supporters around themes of American greatness and patriotism. But soon, things took an unexpected turn. Trump's remarks seemed more directed at opponents within his own party than the Democrats, as he unleashed a barrage of criticism against Republicans he deemed disloyal to the Make America Great Again movement. From jabs at GOP leaders to bold claims about the future of his policies, he left little unsaid. The speech's shocking moments, but what really left people talking were several bizarre moments that, even by Trump's standards, seemed unusual. At one point, he paused to take what looked like a rather theatrical sip of water, which he followed with an extended, off-script discussion about the importance of staying hydrated. While the crowd chuckled, the moment quickly grew uncomfortable as Trump kept elaborating on his water philosophy. Some political analysts speculated that it was a jab at his former opponents like Senator Marco Rubio, whom he mocked in 2016 for a similar moment. Others saw it as Trump simply relishing in his tendency to create memorable, if strange, live moments. But this was far from the only shock of the night. Midway through the speech, Trump veered into a story about his favorite fast food stops in Pennsylvania, taking several minutes to describe the state's best burger spots, pizza joints, and his love for Philly cheesesteaks. Some supporters roared with laughter, while others looked a bit perplexed by the digression. A particularly jaw-dropping moment came when Trump took a swipe at his primary challengers, hinting that none of them were tough enough to handle the job of the presidency. Without naming names, he suggested that certain candidates spend more time in front of the mirror than focusing on America's problems. The crowd reacted with a mix of laughter and gasps as it became clear that Trump was still prepared to play hardball with his Republican opponents. Audience reactions, mixed emotions. Audience reactions to Trump's PA finale speech were as divided as the political landscape itself. On one hand, die-hard supporters enjoyed the fiery display, cheering with chants of 4 more years and Trump 2024. Many in the crowd felt that Trump was simply being himself and found his boldness refreshing compared to what they see as overly cautious politicians. But critics, including some Republicans, weren't so convinced. Political commentator and former GOP strategist Rick Wilson commented, "This isn't the Trump we saw in 2016. This is a man who's doubling down on antics, hoping they'll resonate. But at what cost?" Wilson went on to explain that while Trump's loyal base might find his eccentricities entertaining, it's uncertain if this style will win over the critical undecided voters or independents who are increasingly exhausted by political drama. Implications for the 2024 race. As the 2024 election season kicks off, Trump's campaign speeches and public appearances are likely to draw both praise and condemnation. His speech in Pennsylvania has already stirred conversations on cable news networks and social media, sparking debates on what voters really want in a leader: boldness, consistency, or even a bit of the unpredictable factor Trump brings. One thing is clear: Trump's final PA speech leaves a lasting impression. Whether it will translate into votes, however, remains to be seen.